Good evening and welcome to Eye on the Desert. We like to call this a show that celebrates life in the Coachella Valley. We strive to showcase as many interesting people and artistic events as we can here on a nightly basis, spotlighting those who give of their time and talents to this community. There is not nearly as much to celebrate tonight as we mourn the loss of Jackie Lee Houston. The owner of KPSP Local 2 exemplified much of what we are here to shine a light on. Mourners placed flowers by the star of Jackie Lee Houston this afternoon. That star sits directly in front of the Palm Springs Art Museum, one of many local institutions Mrs. Houston supported with much more than her generous financial contributions.
What really differentiated Mrs. Houston was that she really gave a lot of her time. She really thought carefully about the programs and the many, many charities that she supported, and not only, contributed financially, but she also spent a great deal of her time chairing events and being on site and making sure the events, were running well and, hosting after parties. She did so much, and it's a real loss to the community.
Mrs. Houston gave so much to so many. She and her husband Jim are longtime supporters of the McCallum Theater and their outreach programs to bring the arts to local school children. Mrs. Houston has been honored by many of the Coachella Valley's nonprofit organizations for her philanthropy. She spoke of her and her husband's desire to give to people here in the desert after receiving an award from Desert Samaritans in 2009.
You don't realize the needy that's here in this desert. And so Jim and I don't give anything that goes out of this desert. Everything that we give stays here.
Support from Mrs. Houston was just what the Palm Springs International Film Festival needed when she joined the team that made it into the internationally acclaimed event it is today. She chaired the Black Tie Gala and spoke to us on the red carpet.
It gets more exciting every year. I mean, you can't top this year.
Mrs. Houston wasn't just there for the glamorous events. She was there for all who needed her. She was able to financially assist countless organizations and individuals. But it was her kind and caring spirit that this community will remember her for.
Just be there for a couple of hours. A smile means a lot, and that's giving.
Jackie Lee Houston gone at the age of 76 after a long battle with pancreatic cancer. We'll be right back.